if f of x, if f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus 10, if f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus 10 does not have real and distant roots, real and distant roots, find 5a minus b, find 5a minus b. So that is the question. Okay, if f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus 10 does not have, okay na, does not have real and imaginary, sorry, real and distant, does not have real and distant roots, find 5a minus b. Okay na, the value of 5a minus b, that is the question. Easy problem, do it. Anybody got answer? See, this f of x does not have real and distant. Then what is the nature of f of x? Does not have real and distant. Okay, imaginary. So how we will proceed? So good morning for latecomers also. So which condition we have to consider? Which condition we have to consider? So that's the main point here. Say, if it has the real and distant, okay, if it has a real and distant, then how about the graph? If it does not have real and distant, how about the nature of the function? See, so does not have real and distant means it has obviously imaginary roots, okay na? Imaginary roots, okay? So that means the expression, that is f of x, either f of x is either greater than or equal to 0 or f of x is less than or equal to 0. Yes or no? Does not have real and distant means the graph of the function either completely on above x-axis or below the x-axis. Okay na? So that is, graph is like this. Yes, it has imaginary roots. Yeah, and This is also because it does not have distant. Does not have distant roots means maybe equal roots. Maybe equal roots. Okay, na? Like that. So it does not have real roots means like this. Distant, it does not have distant roots means maybe equal roots. Okay, na? So does not have real and distant means either it has real equal roots or imaginary roots. Okay, na? Don't confuse. Clear? Does not have real and distant. Actually, the possibility of roots, real and distant, real and equal, imaginary. Three cases, na? Okay, na? The possibility of roots, real and distant, and real and equal, and imaginary. So the first case fails means the remaining two cases are possibility. Okay, na? So this is imaginary. This is real and equal. Clear? And one more and another possibility like this, yeah, or like this. Is it okay? Now here in this case, f of x is strictly greater than 0. In this case, f of x equal to 0. In this case, f of x is strictly less than 0. In this case, f of x equal to 0. Yeah. So therefore, the required cases are f of x greater than or equal to 0 or f of x less than or equal to 0. Is it clear? This point is clear, everybody? Is it clear to everybody? First, this is the main point in this problem. It does not have real and distant means real and equal or imaginary. Okay, na? So equal case, f of x equal to 0. Imaginary case, f of x greater than 0 or f of x less than 0. Let me know whether it is clear or not, everybody. Are you listening? Okay, fine. And now in these two cases, which is the correct? Either f of x greater than 0 or f of x less than or equal to 0 now. So now we have to decide this or this. Only one possibility, either this or this. Only one is possibility. The graph, first of all, above x-axis, after below x-axis, it is not possible for quadratic equation. Okay, na? Either above x-axis or below x-axis. Only one case is there. Okay, na? So this one or this one. So which is correct? How we can decide? So this will be decided by substituting some value, that is trial and error. Okay, that is trial and error. Okay, we have to substitute some point. For example, I will take 0. I am finding the value of f of x at 0. F of 0 equal to, so this one is 0, which is 10. F of 0 equal to 10. I am calculating the value of the function at 0. Then what is the function value? 10, which is greater than 0. That means, which is greater than 0. That means the quadratic expression is positive. Quadratic expression positive means, which one is the correct? Which one is our case? This one, this one. Yes or no? Okay. So, this is the correct. So, therefore, f of x is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. The first thing, what is the nature of the function? Okay. Either f of x greater than or equal to 0 or f of x less than or equal to 0. So, two cases are came. In this, to decide which one is correct, we have to check by substituting some value. Okay, na? Of course, you can take any value, not only 0. You can take any value. Okay, na? Any value, 1, 2, 3, 4, or -1, -2, anything. You can take anything. But 0 is the simplest one. That's why I took 0. Right? So, since f of 0 is positive, so obviously what is that meaning? The graph is positive, that is above x-axis. So that's why f of x is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, na? Fine. So f of x greater than or equal to 0. Now what we have to find? We have to find the value of 5a minus b. 5a minus b. We have to get this value from this expression. Okay, na? Fine. So here minus b. So the coefficient of b is minus. That means you have to obviously substitute some negative value to get this value. Okay. So that is, so f of minus 5. F of minus 5 equal to a into minus 5 whole square minus 5b plus 10. Yes or no? Which is greater than or equal to 0, because our case is f of x greater than or equal to 0. Okay. And now this is 25 a square, sorry, 25a minus 5b plus 10 is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, na? Fine. Now take common 5. 5 into 5a minus b plus 2, which is greater than or equal to 0. So this is positive, so this must be positive. 5a minus b plus 2 must be greater than or equal to 0. So that is 5a minus b greater than or equal to minus 2. So the value of 5a minus b is greater than or equal to minus 2. Okay, is it clear to everybody? Inequalities involving modulus functions. Okay, na? So when modulus functions are given, so how we have to solve such a problems? Okay, so first point, mod x, okay, is mod x is greater than or equal to a, greater than or equal to a. Okay, implies, so mod x greater than or equal to a, then minus a so x less than or equal to minus a, okay, or okay, x less than or equal to minus a, or x greater than or equal to a. Clear? X less than or equal to minus a, or x greater than or equal to a. Okay, na? Here a is the positive. A is positive. Remember, a is positive. Next two. Mod x is less than or equal to a implies then minus a less than or equal to x less than or equal to a. Okay, na? Here also a is positive. Yeah, a is positive. Clear? Next, third case. Okay, mod x is greater than mod y. Mod x is greater than mod y implies x square is greater than y square. X square is greater than y square. Mod x greater than mod y implies x square greater than y square. Okay, fine. And now so modulus mod a minus mod b, modulus mod a minus mod b, okay, na, is less than or equal to modulus a plus or minus b, okay, is less than or equal to mod a plus mod b. Okay, modulus mod a minus mod b is less than or equal to modulus a plus or minus b is less than or equal to mod a plus mod b. Okay, next modulus x plus y, modulus x plus y equal to mod x plus mod y implies xy is greater than 0. Xy is greater than 0. Okay. So equality case hold when 0. If x y 0, then equality occurs. Next two. Modulus x minus y is equal to mod x minus mod y. Okay, modulus x minus y equal to mod x plus mod y. Okay, implies xy is less than or equal to 0. Xy is less than or equal to 0. So look at this modulus inequalities. Okay, see, when this modulus inequalities are given, you have to use such a conditions. So mod x greater than or equal to a. So this is outside value of a. Greater than case means outside value of a. That is either less than minus a or greater than a. Okay, na? Mod x less than or equal to a. Okay, na? So that means in between minus a and a. That is minus a less than or equal to x, less than or equal to a. Okay. Now mod x greater than mod y. So this is positive, this is positive. So then you can apply squaring. So x square greater than y square. Okay. Right. Now, so modulus of mod a minus mod b is less than or equal to modulus of a plus or minus b, which is less than or equal to mod a plus mod b. Yeah. Now mod x plus y equal to mod x plus mod y. If this condition is satisfied, then xy must be positive. Okay, now see here why this is positive means mod x plus y equal to mod x plus mod y. Na? Okay, na? Squaring on both sides, what you will get? Mod x plus y square equal to mod x plus mod y whole square. See, mod x square is nothing but x square, na? Okay, na? Mod x square or x square, both are equal. Okay, so this is nothing but x plus y whole square. This is mod x square plus mod y square plus 2 mod xy. Okay, na? 2 mod xy. Now, so this is x square plus y square plus 2xy equal to mod x square nothing but x square. Mod y square nothing but y square plus 2 mod xy. So x square y square will be cancelled on both sides, 2 also cancel. Xy equal to mod xy. Xy equal to mod xy means this is of the form mod x equal to x na, mod x equal to x. When mod x equal to x, if x is positive, that is xy greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Similarly, if you apply this, you will get minus 2xy here, minus 2xy. So you will get minus xy, mod xy equal to minus xy. Yeah. So mod xy equal to minus xy. That is mod x equal to minus x. This is possible when x is negative. Okay. So that is the reason. So is it clear? So we will do some problems on this modulus inequalities. Okay. Yeah. So the problem is, so modulus x minus 1 plus modulus x minus 2 plus modulus x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 6. Is greater than or equal to 6. Okay, na? So find the value of x. modulus x minus 1 plus modulus x minus 2 plus modulus x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 6. Find the value of x. That is the problem. Okay. Now see, here modulus functions are there. So each one you have to check. Each one you have to check. Okay, now fine. Now see, modulus x minus 1, modulus x minus 2, modulus x minus 3. So now you have to check where x is less than or equal to 1, or x lies between 1, 2, and x lies between 2, 3, and x greater than 3. Okay, na? That is so 1, 2, 3 modulus function. Okay, na? You have to check here, 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 and here. You have to check each and every case because they are separated. So while modulus function are there, I think we discussed in limits. Okay, na? When there are splitting function, continuous limits and continuity, where while there are modulus functions are there, you have to check left side and right side, both side. Okay, na? So that's why we have to check here left side of 1 and right side of 1. Okay, and left side of 2 and right side of 2, left side of 3 and right side of 3. Okay, na? That's what we have to check. Okay, the first case. So in first case, so x less than 1. If x less than 1. Okay, fine. So x less than or equal to 1. Okay. Then what about this value? The total expression x less than or equal to 1 means, so this expression, what about mod x minus 1? Positive or negative? What we have to take? See, mod x minus 1. Okay, na? Is, see, x less than or equal to 1 means x minus 1 less than or equal to 0. Yes or no? X less than or equal to 1 means x minus 1 less than or equal to 0. So that is x is negative. Okay, na? So if x is negative, what about mod x? Mod x equal to minus x, na? Mod x equal to minus x. So what we have to write this one? So this mod x minus 1 becomes minus of x minus 1. Is it clear? X less than or equal to 1 means x minus 1 is negative. Okay, na? And now see, if you take any value less than 1 in this expression, whether it is positive or negative, x minus 2. If you take any value less than or equal to 1 in this expression, what you will get? In mod x minus, suppose for example, x equal 0, then what you will get? Minus 2, which is negative. So here also minus of x minus 2. This is also negative. Yeah. Here, if you take x less than or equal to 1, this is also negative. So minus of x minus 3. Minus of x minus 3. So which is greater than or equal to 6. Now simplify this. What you will get? Minus x minus x minus x minus 3x. So 1 plus 2, 3, 6. Okay, plus 6 is greater than or equal to 6. Yeah. So that is minus 3x is greater than or equal to 0. Clear? That is, what about this? 3x is less than or equal to 0. So that is x less than or equal to 0. Is it clear to everybody? See? Okay, na? So we have to check in all the cases. So here, which is x less than or equal to 1. X less than or equal to 1 means this is negative, this is negative, this is negative. So if x is negative, then mod x equal to minus x. That's why I am taking minus of x minus 1, minus of x minus 2, minus of x minus 3. So by solving this, what I will get? X less than or equal to 0. Okay, na? So this is first one. Remember? So the first is x less than or equal to 0. This is first case. Okay. Next. Second. And now in second, where we have to check in this interval, that is 1 less than x less than or equal to, because x equal to case is over. X equal to 1 case is over. Now we have to check in between 1 to, that is 1 less than x less than or equal to 2. And now in this interval, this is positive or negative. If you take any value in between 1 2, this is positive, no? So this is x minus 1. This is negative. Is it clear? This is negative. In this interval, this is negative. This also negative. Minus x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 6. Is it okay? And now this is x minus 1 minus x plus 2 minus x plus 3 is greater than or equal to 6. Now, so here x minus x will be cancelled, minus x minus 1. So 4 plus 4 is greater than or equal to 6. So minus x is greater than or equal to 2. Yes. Now x is less than or equal to minus 2. X less than or equal to minus 2. This is x less than or equal to minus 2. But what is our x? Our x is lies between 1 2. We consider x is lies between 1 2. But what we get? X less than or equal to minus 2. So no solution. No solution. Okay. Second case, no solution. Is it clear? Actually, you consider 1 less than x less than or equal to. This is our x case. In this case, we have to find the x value for this expression. But what we get? X less than or equal to minus 2. But x lies between 1 to now. It is outside the range. Outside the range. So no solution. Okay, clear. Now, third case. Okay, here no solution. Now third. So if you have any doubt, ask me in between. Next third, you have to check for this region, which is 2 less than x less than or equal to 3. Okay. In this region, this is positive x minus 1. This is positive x minus 2. But this is negative. So minus of x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 6. Okay. So 1x will be cancelled. 1x will be cancelled. X, so minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 plus 3 cancel. X greater than or equal to 6. X greater than or equal to 6. But what is our x? Our x is lies between 2 3. X is lies between 2 3. But what we get? X greater than or equal to 6. Is it possible? No. So here also no solution. Here also no solution. Okay, done. Next, what is our next case? Fourth case, which is the fourth case is x greater than 3. X greater than 3. And now, if x greater than 3, what about this? This is positive. This is positive. And this also positive. Is greater than or equal to 6. Now, this is 3x minus 6 is greater than or equal to 6. So 3x is greater than or equal to 12. So x greater than or equal to 4. X greater than or equal to 4. Okay. So fourth case is x greater than or equal to 4. This is fourth case. Second and third, no solution. Second and third, no solution. So x greater than or equal to 4. Here, x greater than 3. Yeah, is it true? X greater than 3, x greater than or equal to 4. So this solution is in this case. Okay. And now, so these all are R cases. Either this first case, or second, or third, or fourth. Okay, fine. So what we have to do? We have to make it union or intersection. While we finding the domain of some function, okay, na? If we use R, then you have to use union or intersection. Now we have to apply union of these two solutions or intersection of these two solutions. Very good case, Pawan. Union. Okay, now. So what is our solution now? So x less than or equal. So 0 is here and 4 is here. Okay, now. So this one and this one. So what is solution? The solution is x belongs to minus infinity to 0 union 4 to infinity. Closer to 4 to infinity. Is it clear to everybody? So while these modulus inequalities are given, okay na? You have to check each and every case, okay na? Each and every case like this. Is it clear? Okay.